Live.
Hello and welcome to Saturday Night Florida Green. This is our globe-trotting Pulp Cthulhu campaign, set in the modern times, and I'm here with my talented friends, Archon, Kizik, and Allie. And tonight for banter, actually, I should have said it, band tour, we're gonna do some leveling up, and then we're gonna do some band stuff. I wanted to try something I've never done before, and I looked it up online, and it's very rarely done because it's probably going to not work. But I had the idea to make a playable tabletop RPG rule set for playing music together in a band, and it basically comes down to roles and roleplay. But we're going to come up with 8 songs that we'll come up with as a group together. It'll be our set list. And then we're going to do a level up. I think I told you guys about that last time. And while we level up, we're going to determine your character's current skill in their musical instrument. So that after the level up and luck and all of that stuff, we can play an actual set list as a band. So, a little bit of a recap. We've been globetrotting around. You guys have found some stuff. I think the main antagonist for you guys right now is Kevin. He is he's a weird individual that probably, he might come out of soda machines. It's a weird story. Anyway, he has a crew of like-minded individuals that can also come out of soda machines. And they are after the brain of a mega inventor who, he's a mad scientist. He decided he was going to split his brain into 3 sections. One of them is now known as Dr. Thaddeus Thorne, and the other 2 are likewise Dr. Thorns, but they are living in a different part of the world. One's in Europe, one's in America. So you guys know about these guys, and I think that's like the ultimate goal. You're going to find them, track them down, that kind of thing. But in our long run, so far we're on episode 19. This is actually going pretty good for a ghost game. You guys have done some stuff, and I think if you level up, you got some skills that you guys have been doing really well in. I'm over here at Gavin's paper. He's got a mark in a lot of things. Climb, dodge, knife fighting, firearms, listening. So when we level up, what we want to do is roll a D100 against these skills. And you want to fail the roll. Because if you fail it, you get to add a D10 to your score. Is anybody making the rolls and doing the things?
I will be now.
Okay.
Probably shouldn't use these dice. They were horrible to me earlier, but let's give them a second shot.
Alias, Stella, have you been marking your successful skill rolls on your sheet?
Why would you ask me that?
Because I didn't see any tokens on yours marking that you've successfully made those rolls.
This is the first I've heard of this.
Ah, okay, so this is how we level up in Pulp Cthulhu. As you go through the game and you make successful rolls in Pulp Cthulhu, you mark these skills, these little boxes next to your skills. I should give you, these skill pins. And you just mark them.
I'm just wondering what those were for.
Yeah, okay.
Episode 19.
Yep, I probably should have explained that a lot better in the past 18 episodes. Can you think of anything that you remember, like, absolutely nailing? I remember you nailing a bunch of animal handlings and some clairvoyances.
I think I've had 1 successful hypnosis. I actually have it in my notes, so.
Ah, cool, okay.
Good news here. And then a cult.
Ah, yes. Cult. I remember that one. Kizik, you're making some rolls. I see an 84, a 58, a 72. How are you doing?
I failed climbing, I failed dodging, and I failed knifing.
By failing them, that's the good thing, right? You actually do want to fail them.
Yep. I'm just marking off if I fail them, and then you roll d10s to get better.
Yes, you're going to roll a d10 and then add that to your score.
Well,
Can I bring this closer to me?
You absolutely can. Hold on. Let me unlock this thing.
Kizik had a lot more than I had as far
Keep
as
it over
things
here.
checked. But the big news on mine is that my spot hidden, which was already really high, I failed it, so I got to improve.
Oh, man.
It's at 92 now.
Oh no.
Shoo.
That's now my god stat. Unfortunately, I passed all but one other of mine. So when you pass, you don't get anything, right?
Correct. But let's talk about your musical instrument skill. I think that you are the keyboardist, am I correct?
I think that's what we said last time.
Okay. So I want you to add a score to your character sheet for Artcraft Piano Synth. And you're going to base this score either off your intelligence or education, whatever is higher.
Education or intellect, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I put that raw score in? No, it's like the half or the...
The major one. Yeah, so your... Hold on, I'm looking at Stella's sheet. Let me come around to your sheet.
Get away from my sheet.
That sheet's not the correct
So you
sheet.
have a 75 in
Although
keyboard.
that is correct.
Because your intellect is 75, Graham.
You actually put it... Okay, so you do put a 75 in there. Okay.
Yeah. So your keyboard skill, technically, would be 75. And then for hard success, you'd be
Is
a
it
37. Yep, and then 15 for an extreme success.
So, nope, don't print it, you idiot. Wrong
Kizik,
button.
as lead guitarist, your skill for art craft guitar will be either based off of dexterity or your power, whatever is higher.
What if I already had a 45 in music guitar? 'Cause
Oh,
I've had
right.
this guitar for a long time.
Yeah. We're going to add to it. I think we're going to... Let's go ahead and increase that skill automatically.
Got an 8.
Our drummer is Earl. He's going to be either a constitution or a strength. I've got all of that. I think his con is actually higher. Yeah, let's go ahead and jack that thing up, because 45 plus whatever, 8 is not good enough. What's your dexterity at for Gavin?
80.
Yeah, that's what your guitar score is going to be.
80 plus 45.
Shouldn't
Just
it be
the-
his POW because it's magical?
Is your POW bigger than your dex?
My POW is a 40.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, we're gonna go dex. You play that guitar. It also plays you.
If you fail
Maybe
roll,
the
what do you do?
guitar has a POW score.
So if you fail the roll, Allie, you're going to roll a d10, and then you add whatever you roll to your score.
Okie dokie. Hot damn.
Oh boy, a 1. And that's why this game for leveling up is tough.
Okie doke.
So 1, 8, 5, and 1. Oof. Okay.
I mean,
Cool.
I got a 7 and a 3 on the 2 I got to bring up, so.
Yeah, we should be leveling up more often, I think.
Honestly, I only had 4 or 5 things to roll. I need to be keeping better track of it, I think, because Kizik had just a mess of things to roll.
I only had 10.
Only 10. 10's a lot, dude.
It's like one whole column.
Yeah, just I'll try to remind you guys to mark them.
Well, I think it's also Kizik picks things that
funny 'cause
requires.
I just looked at the editable character sheet I have, and I have marked them on here. So
Yes,
I just am doing it everywhere, but where you can see it.
I see. Okay.
yeah. That's actually Allie. I don't use the on-screen sheet at all.
See, and that's why I didn't do it, because I could see that Kizik was doing it, but you weren't, and so I just didn't know which one to do. So this
Do whatever feels good for you.
is your fault.
Stella's instrument. Is it a tambourine?
Tambourine man.
Okay. You want to go dexterity for that? Your dex is pretty high.
I feel like dexterity feels right.
Dexterity feels right. All right. So, let's brainstorm 8 song titles. We can base them off of things that you guys have done, people that you have met. We don't have to like hash out every little bit of the song, but some powerful titles would be good.
I'm going to start off hot, and our opening song is going to be Gator in a Hat.
I love that gator in a hat. Song about Jasper.
Yeah.
All right, what we got for song number 2? Any takers?
Something about burning down that barn and at the Python Lake, but I can't wordsmith it into something that sounds good.
Burning down that barn. Done.
Burnin' Barns.
Barn burning.
Oh, barn burning. There we go.
That's a fast one.
Yeah. All right. How about a third one?
I feel like we should have one for Marge.
Well, Witchy Woman's already a song, so we can't call it that.
You could do a cover.
Yeah.
I feel like she deserves something unique, though.
Like her own original
Yeah.
composition.
Beehive.
Beehive? Oh, I like
Beehive.
that.
I like that.
It's almost like he used to do that for a living.
I want another song called Peace Goes Ain't Sour.
Oh,
Oh, Peace Goes Ain't Sour. Okay. I like that.
That's
That'll be
good.
number 4.
that's a good
That'll have a
callback.
tambourine solo. Peace Goes Ain't Sour. All right. We're almost there. Number 5. We have one called S1E19. Is everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
All right, then hit me with number 6.
Ghost in a Box.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Hector's not going to like
Alright.
that one.
That rat
Yeah.
was not Splinter. I just keep seeing not Splinter over the side.
We can do number 7 as not Splinter.
Good old
Not
knots.
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
My notes I opened have whispered poems. Yesterday tasted like copper, and oh my goodness, those fucking ticks.
Yesterday tasted like copper would be pretty good.
One of my notes just opens with "still in Long Island."
Oh yeah.
My very last note says Turtles defeated.
The Long Island Strangler. No.
What did we call it?
The Chiropractor.
Yes.
This is session 19.
How about Tooftler?
Oh, that was the password, yeah. Tooftler. That one's got a hell of a guitar solo and a drum solo.
I got a good one. Hell is
Hit me.
me.
Hell is me.
Yeah, that was written on the side of the house, and
Yes, it was.
Oh, the house. This is a good exercise for going back over old episodes.
also on that day I have Jasper plays trombone in Gavin's band. Stella plays tambourine.
All right, so let's set this up where the band is on stage. I was at a really cool venue in Delaware called The Queen, and it's like a redone old theater. But it was like really, really cool. Yeah, anyway. So I'm imagining you guys up on the stage. There's grooving in the glades, hung up on a banner behind you guys. There's a smoke machine, lasers going up and down, big fan lasers. And then the drum set's already set up. And old Earl walks out. And he sits down behind the drum set and he starts giving it a little kick pedal. Doop, 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 doop. And then more people come up on stage. You've got Graham and Gavin and Stella each going to their instruments and their microphones. There's a little bit of a feedback as somebody picks up a guitar. And then there's a chord. And then you guys just go into Gator in a Hat. Alright, so this is how this works. You guys are going to give me your musical instrument rolls. If you guys fumble with anything like way higher, 100. Yeah, I think it's 100. Let me know. If you get a failure, we're going to go down 1 vibe for the crowd. If you get a normal success, the vibe stays the same. If you get a hard success, everything goes up 1 vibe. And an extreme success, everything goes up 2 vibe. So, I'm going to roll Earl's stuff for the drummer. I'll kick this off. Boop, 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 boop. I got a 68. Earl got a normal success. So no vibe change. Somebody's gonna have to hit it. Let's get some keyboard. Oh, guitar. There you go.
Ah, that's a fail. Wasn't plugged in.
Ah,
Oh no. All right, so we're at a -1. Right now, it can be saved by either Stella or Graham.
Ladies first.
aw. That's a fail. I dropped the tambourine.
So that's a -2 vibe going into Graham's roll.
Graham's roll is exactly his score as a success.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Nice.
I have a 75. I rolled 75. This is really going great.
It's for song jitters, guys.
Yeah,
Graham
just,
Hold on.
Graham just plays it off like, no, we're just getting ready. We haven't really started.
Yeah, the drummer hasn't done the 1, 2, 3.
All right, so everybody gets back on track for Barn Burning, song number 2, and Earl leads in with a countdown on his sticks. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to go ahead and give Earl's roll. Come on, Earl, don't fail this. Hey, 68, he passed.
Barn Burner starts off with tambourines.
Good news. I nailed that.
Awesome. A normal success?
Just your. I'm still a little jittery. Didn't want to show out too much.
Going in reverse order, so that would be me next.
Sure.
Add some keys on top of that.
Ooh, that's a 33, which is a hard success.
That's excellent. You guys are now at a +1 vibe.
Okay. Oh, let's get old Gavin back in. He feeling it now. Toes are tapping, eyes closed, lay back. 16!
Holy shit, bro. That's an extreme success.
That's exactly an extreme success. It's embarrassed from the first song. Really lays it on. It's just overtones. Not overtones, what are they called? Just, those are called overtones, where you're just touching it. A little tapping action. Super high.
You're not asking us, right?
I know about hammer-ons, I think.
It sounded like he was going through that on his own, so.
I only know to call it the whammy bar, and I only know that that's not really what it's called.
Tremolo bar. I don't know if I'm right either.
I don't need any of that. I'm playing overtones, just touching guitar strings in half and then in half again, and it's beautiful. You don't know where the ringing T's are coming from. And it's super fast, too.
So Barn Burning ends with a super fast, hard guitar solo, and then you go into Beehive, the song about Marge. And how does this one start? Who's going to lead this one off?
Let's start this one with keyboard.
Excellent. You're rolling into this, and the vibe is good, man. The crowd is getting behind it.
That's a 25, another hard success.
Awesome.
He's got some. Kizik will tell me what they're called. I call them scales. Like where it progresses into significantly higher pitch notes.
Okay. Earl is not great on the drums. It was not a fumble, but a 98 rolled on the dice. Earl breaks a drumstick as he's coming down, and there's a bit of a stutter as he tries to grab another stick in the back. Let's hope that one of you guys can cover for him.
Gavin's still feeling that music. He hears that click, and he knows instantly to drop it down into the lower parts of the guitar and just play a killer rhythm. And then fumbles, because fuck that shit.
The stick breaks, and it goes into Kizik's eye.
Don't worry, guys. Still is here with the tambourine and a hard success. Now's my time in the spotlight.
He got no guitar, he got no drums. I got these boys.
It's a keyboard and tambourines song anyway.
We're all like trying to look over here on this side of the stage.
Marge's favorite instruments.
That one went pretty rough, guys. I'm not gonna lie. let's go to Pisco's Aunt Sour. Wow. Okay, so this one, I'm moving some stuff around here.
This has gotta lead with Kizik.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, guys, this is a song. I didn't quite know this at the time, but pisco is not in Spanish for fish, and fish definitely ain't sour. It's a hard success. It's a regular success, just kidding.
Okay, a regular success is good. I can follow that with Earl, and he didn't pass. An 89. Oh, Lord.
This isn't really a drum song, anyways. It's more Latin.
Oh, okay. Hit me with the tambourine.
Ah. Glad you asked. That's another hard success.
Whoa!
Stella got her groove back.
Yeah. Let's see if the keyboard can come up.
41, it's a regular success. I'm keeping up.
Hey, yeah. You guys, you turn that around. Earl keeps fucking things up.
Oh, he's playing
You
with
guys
half a
might-
drumstick.
He's trying to fix the drumstick situation. Maybe there's a little bit of a break between Pisco's Ain't Sour and the next one, S1E Hell Is Me. Or maybe it's just called Hell Is Me now.
I'm sorry. Could we call one of these songs, just in parentheses, Jasper's version?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Do you want Ghost in a Box? Jasper's version?
Do we get
Yeah,
to
that's
have
fine.
Jasper come out? And
Oh, yeah. Because he's on trumpet, right?
He is on the trumpet.
All right,
feel
he'll
like
have
a
little
gator playing
solo.
a trumpet? That's gonna be a success.
Yeah, that's going to be a hit. Okay, so to start off, Hell Is Me. Let's get an instrument out there.
Not drums. Like it should start with a drum solo. But I'm gonna give the nod to old Stella. Say, hey, start us off this time.
All right. That's just a regular success.
Awesome.
Because when you think hell, you think tambourines.
Well, give some keyboard to that because that obviously fits. Oh, 95.
Oh no.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
there's like one of those auto synth things on the keyboard, and I hit the button and can't figure out how to cut it off.
Sending fart noises. Let's see if the drums and the guitar can cover that up.
That's a not extreme success. One off from an extreme success. Just a hard success.
A hard success. Nice. Okay. Earl got a regular success. So, it turned out not so bad. Alright, we are net 2 right now for the vibe. For overall vibe of the crowd, we are at a +2, which is actually fantastic, because it's harder to get a crowd motivated than it is to get them unmotivated. Speaking as a one-time DJ, once you lose the crowd, it is done. So, we're going to go to Ghost in a Box, and then we've got just 2 more songs after this. Sorry for this boring RPG rolling.
I kind of like the scene. I do want to
Having a
start
great
off
time. Having a great
Ghost in a
time.
Box. So, I feel like that one's like great and
Yeah.
shit. Now watch me
Yeah.
fumble this roll. I didn't fumble it. 66, it's a pass.
Alright, sweet.
Then Jasper solo.
Oh yeah, Jasper solo. Allie, can you roll that?
Yeah, sure. Are we gonna give Jasper's trumpet skill the same as mine?
Sure, we can base it off of that.
Ooh. He needs to practice a little more, but he did. That is a success.
It is a
The crowd loved it.
Or it's a gator playing a trumpet.
He's got
Yep.
little fingies. It's hard.
That's not a man in a gator suit. That's a real gator. That's my favorite line.
Earl got a 68 for his drum, which is actually a pass.
I couldn't bring it home, guys. Gavin's too worried about that gator.
Well, let me see if Jasper and I have a jam moment. Oh, just what you want. A trumpet and a tambourine just going to town.
I mean, obviously, he's on your shoulder while you're dancing and playing the tambourine.
Holding
Oh,
the
yeah.
tambourine, and he's tapping on that tambourine.
He's got it with his tail.
Every once in a while, I hold it up and he hits it with his tail. And then I hit it with my hip. He hits it with his tail.
Well, you guys saved that. Jasper on trumpet and Stella on tambourine. Made that a net. That's a good one. All right, we move on to Yesterday Tasted Like Copper, which does have a keyboard solo, but it's anywhere you want to put it.
I'm gonna get us started, guys.
Hit it.
I'm gonna get us fucked up, guys.
I'm going to try to save that. Ooh, that is a 10, which is
Ooh.
a extreme success.
That's excellent.
I'm not good at math, but that's a good success.
Okay. Earl rolled an 86, which is a fail. But that's okay, because it's offset by you guys being super successful. And that one's also a net, but just net 1. All right. The crowd is vibing. They are enjoying most of the show. And they've all flocked to the stage for your last song, Tooftler.
I'll get it started.
Fog machine rolls in. One little guitar. With one guitar.
That one guitar.
Regular success guitar.
And again, a hard success tambourine.
Man, a 27 again. Holy moly.
And a hard success keyboard to follow it.
And then an extreme success for Earl. This drum solo is just so smashing with a 14. Ba, 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 ba. Tooftler rounds out the night. Oh, that was awesome. Okay, so score is 9. That is awesome, guys. You guys vibed this crowd to a rousing success.
Yay!
That went well. You guys did your first gig.
Graham is like, this is going to make great money laundering. I mean, I had a great time.
Gavin failed half of his rolls and is very upset and is going to go have a heart-to-heart with his guitar.
Apparently his guitar gets stage fright.
It's okay, Gavin. Let's all go to Waffle House.
Oh, Waffle House after a show.
Yeah.
So you guys pull up to Waffle House. Let's go ahead and do a luck refresh for your Waffle House. So same thing as leveling up. You're going to roll that D 100 percentile roll. Compare it to your current luck. If you failed it, the roll is higher than your current luck, you're going to add 2d10 plus 10. No, wait a second. That's not.
It's,
Yeah, it
it's
is.
hard. If you
2d10 plus 10 is if you're lucky.
yes, that sounds right. It's like 5 plus 10.
Yeah, it's 1d10 plus 5.
Sorry, what? We can't be doing all these numbers in my
Sorry.
ear when I'm trying to do numbers in my head.
All right, so you rolled your D100. What'd you get?
I got a 78.
What's your current luck score?
76.
Okay, so you failed it, and you want to add 1d10 plus 5 to your luck score.
Okay, thank you.
I got a 51 out of 57, so I passed mine. I get a 1d10.
Yep.
And I get 2 d10s because I'm lucky. Failed it.
Yes.
Which, I'm at 99 luck again.
Oh boy.
That's okay. I got ways to use it.
All right, so you guys have a lot of resources at this point. You guys are millionaires. We're 19 episodes in, so I think you guys have a pretty good grasp on what you end up wanting or what you want to end up doing. I want to do a settlement development phase here where we can make Suwannee better. We can make the vault better. You guys have money to fund building, and you have resources and NPCs. So things like a weapon bench or an alchemy table or a weird science lab or an occult library or an armory or a medical bay or a surgery table or a workshop or a panic room or a cryo containment or comms room or astral observatory or ritual chamber or disguise room. I'm just listing stuff off. Defense systems, Tesla coil array, a lounge, a bar, greenhouses, an escape route. If any of those piqued your interest.
Your science bench sounded good. So did
Ah,
armory.
yes. The weird science lab.
I like an alchemy table and an occult library. But I'm
Now-
not greedy.
Now, where do we want to put this? Do we want to put this at our warehouse/hangar that we've got here as a map, or we want to put it at the vault?
Good
Well, I
question.
think we have to consider where we'll spend the most time.
I vote we split it up and put it at our place there so we can keep the vault as secure as possible, because we're not keeping artifacts or spooky stuff in our place. We just playing around with the, what'd you say, alchemy? And you said
Weird science. We're not
Yeah.
doing anything dangerous. We're just bending the laws of physics and making magic.
I'm a witch. You think things are gonna go wrong?
Well, no, he's just saying the vault's got like secure things where all that stuff can happen, and I'm saying we gotta try to keep things separate. I know you guys aren't gonna blow me up any more than I can blow myself up. I'm like your first guinea pig on all the things. Hey Gavin, stand over there. Okay, what's this one do?
That's fair.
Yep. This should just tickle. I turned the power all the way down, I swear.
Or was it righty-tighty? Shit. Just hold still.
That's what you say afterwards. Oh.
Gavin never hears that part anyway. Oh, you said something about a surgery table?
I did. A medical bay?
Yeah.
Surgery
Gavin,
table?
Gavin like to get fixed up after he gets knocked down.
So do you want to do a surgery table and a medical bay here in Suwannee, where you've got your kind of like a safe house?
Gavin says the opposite of that. Having a surgery table here would be nice, but having a surgery table where there's a guy who split his brain into thirds and is still one of the smartest people ever, he'd rather get it operated on by a third of a brain thorn than...
Third of a brain thorn. That's what he was known in the frat house. Okay, well, let's move from S1E and go to the vault real quick. That shouldn't take too long here in Tabletop Simulator World. The Samuel L. Davis Cigar Factory. And then the vault. Build. You have some guests here in the vault. We start our little scene here. Oh, you know what? No, they're not. Thorn and Dave are gone.
Dun, dun, dun.
But you left them right here with Silas Kincaid, watching TV.
On fancy chairs I can no longer see.
Oh.
Nope.
That was a valiant attempt.
And it didn't work. It may have crashed my game.
I think that's quite likely. Because weird freaking things are happening on the side.
That's a big sleeping bag.
Okay, load complete. It completed on this side, still no chairs, but it did come back to at least the state it was in before.
The chairs aren't worth it.
We also don't have anti-chamber floor here. Your one world is not initialized.
Antechamber floor.
Above the Codex is having floor to this vault area.
Yep.
I only know it isn't there because I know it used to be there, and I can see this little marble here.
Yep. Well, one of these days we'll have to fix our maps.
Yeah, I mean,
My maps.
for what tabletop does, it is fine.
Yep. All right. A medical bay and a surgery table. Where do you want it, Kizik?
I mean, the first surgery table was that sleeping bag.
Yeah, that's true. Over here.
Oh, we could leave it in the front.
All right, we're going to put it here. Blap, blap. Move this chair, get this toolbox out of the way. How are you funding this?
I mean, I don't have any control over my money. So I say, how much does it cost? And then I hit send, and if it happens, I'm happy.
You guys have a near infinite account right now.
I want to be the Tony Stark of weird science.
You want to put your weird science bay here in the vault too?
I was actually playing with the idea of having it at the other site, but in the hangar, because most of the weird science apparitions I imagine are going to go on or be a part of the plane. But I was thinking instead of Jarvis, I'd make some sort of like weird science quantum entanglement link to the Codex.
I like that. He would like to get out of there too. I mean, occasionally, on vacation. You know, like Bob the Skull.
Aw, man. He is now Bob the Skull. And you and I know what that means.
Yeah. The other two, you need to get with the times.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, I gave up on that series about halfway through. But the early books were really good.
He's got a new one coming out next month. I cannot wait.
Yeah, I gave up halfway. I gave up when it stopped being about being a detective.
Yeah. Yeah, I get you. All right, so Thaddeus Thorne He comes back with a bunch of like 7-Eleven bags. And comes back with Dave.
Okay, that was my question.
Yep. Dave comes back. Dave's got a carton of cigarettes under his arm and about 3 of them unlit in his mouth.
America.
He's like, I could never get cigarettes in the bunker in Argentina. So they have menthol here. It's fantastic. As he comes down the steps.
You know, they come in
Lights.
flavors, too.
Ah, yes. They are children flavored. I mean, flavored for children.
I was going to ask.
I haven't eaten any children. How did your show go? I heard it was dynamite.
Gavin sulks off to the corner.
We're like,
Oh no.
Yeah, we're all gushing about it. We're like, we have a gator that plays trumpet. So, you know, it was pretty good. We've got like cell phone cam footage.
You know what you could use? It's pyrotechnics.
You know, I was thinking about that. That really would have made the last song with my tambourine solo just put it over the edge. Some sparklers coming off the tambourine.
Actually,
I had that.
what I was thinking, you know, Dave, what we need is if we do a metal album, I'm just saying, a gorilla that can do like some throat singing.
I have been practicing my Mongolian throat singing.
Yeah. I'm just saying, it could be a hit.
Yeah, me. You think so?
Yeah, man.
See, bronchitis is a superpower. That was really good.
It was.
I think I would love to be in your band. That'd be nice. I could be a part of something that's not Thaddeus. Are we going to add anything else to the vault other than the medical bay? Where did you want to put your alchemy and occult library?
I feel like they would be best served here.
Okay.
Especially- Well, I don't know, because the codex is kind of like our occult library.
And he doesn't have to just be linked to me either. Well, the part of my weird science thing that taps into the codex would obviously have to be here. So he would have a little terminal or something. But I feel like I could give everybody a smartwatch, and then they could just talk to him in real time.
You should ask the codex how he'd feel. Would he prefer it to have it here, or would he feel like that's infringing on his territory? Codex.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Sorry.
What are your thoughts on adding an occult library here?
I feel like that is a very interesting proposition. I would not mind sharing shelves with lesser books.
Okay, we're putting the occult library in S1E. Thank you so much.
I'm confused. Why would you do this?
I don't want you to feel like you're being overwhelmed by lesser books.
There is no book greater than me, so I said that I wouldn't mind sharing shelf space.
Okay, let's do 2.
We're gonna do libraries?
Yeah, 2 libraries.
I'm down.
2 libraries, 2 alchemy tables. Done.
You guys have the cash. Why not?
That
Alright.
was the outed agreement.
Oh, then it's official. we're gonna put our occult area.
Oh no,
here.
not Lord of the Clara Rings. The clarinet.
Oh yeah, he's gone.
It was so good. I was just looking at it a second ago.
It's so crazy that stayed, but my floor didn't. You know,
Mhm.
like out of everything, didn't. Yeah, whatever. All right, I'm gonna put a note card over here just to remind myself. This is the occult library. I'll build this.
We pulled the note card out of just now, so. Oh no, that's the thing behind it.
Oh, the candle.
It's not working.
I don't want to
This
tell you
candle's
how to build your library, but have you ever seen Beauty and the Beast?
Oh yes.
Okay.
So she does want to
All right.
tell you how to build a library, but she doesn't want to have to explain it.
She didn't have to tell me. That's the library that I imagined too,
I just, you know.
with the rolling ladder.
Oh,
The tale as old as time.
That is a shared dream of mine and Allie's, is to have a library like that. Need a much bigger house. I guess I don't technically need a much bigger house. I just have to make sacrifices.
You just kick somebody out and then take over that room.
Oh no, it's not big enough. We'd have to just not have a living room.
Ah. All right. So I'm going to put together a medical bay and surgical center. Kizik's already done most of it. I'll put together an occult library over here. You guys have spent some resources here at the vault. We'll put some stuff in at S1E. Another occult library, and another alchemy table. And you want to do a weird science lab at the vault. Or I'm sorry, at S1E.
Yep.
All right, good deal. Is everybody happy with settlement phase? You guys want to do anything else? Or are we going to move on?
Ready to. Gavin, if he's doing something back at S1E, is going to be working on the boat, but spending zero money on it.
Is that just because of tradition at this point?
I mean, you can't. The last person to put a big fancy thing into the boat took the weird bell off of it and sunk the boat, and you can't go away from that. It's just it wouldn't work.
You know,
But he also
have you ever
secretly-
considered that the bell might be cursed?
You mean the bell that plays like 12 songs, even though it's one bell, and it like makes me not sleep at night?
Yeah, that was that thing.
No, that's keeping us safe out on the water.
Yeah, the one that has multiple tones and can change in pitch. That bell, the weird one. All right, well, you stop drawing. I will put this map away, and we'll go back to S1E real quick.
let's get that bell on a track.
Oh, yeah, if you want to take it off the ship.
No, you can bring recording equipment out to the boat.
I'll just record it on my phone.
All right, sorry about that.
And you can sample it and put it in the keyboard with the synthesizer.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, there's a button for that?
Your skill
that's a
just went up.
combination, about like 13 buttons there.
I'm sorry, Kizik.
You're just
I
gonna-
did take a screenshot first.
Oh no.
Okay, so-
All right, so while you guys are here doing your alchemy table, your occult library, and your weird science lab,
Can somebody
And-
get rid of those arrows? Thank you.
They go-
Gavin, old Gavin, is working on his boat, but not spending any money on it. Gavin, you'll hear somebody walk up on the outside of the warehouse, and you peek over the rail of the boat, and it's Old Man Hargrove. His first name is Jasper, but since you guys already know a Jasper, you guys just call him Old Man Hargrove.
There can only be one.
And he sees you peeking over the rail of the ship, and he waves his hand at you, and he says, "Hey, Gavin, is that you? You look a lot like your brother."
Yeah. Come aboard, old man.
That's what they call me, old man.
Yeah, come on aboard.
So Old Man Hargrove climbs on board of the Siren's Lure. I haven't sit on this boat since your brother was running it. Man, that was what? How many years ago?
That was above table. I have no idea.
Well, I was asking you to make something up.
Okay. Let's go 7 years.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about 77 years ago.
I was really sorry to hear about his disappearance. You know, you can never trust what them government folks say, especially when they declaring people dead and all without bodies.
I give him a sideways look. I don't know if he knows about all of this stuff that we do, but I kind of nod along and go, "Oh yeah, it's Florida. There's always a story if you look hard enough."
If you look hard enough, there's always a story. That's right. It's actually kind of why I'm here. You know, when your brother was around and I had troubles in the swamp, I could count on him to come through for me in different ways. I don't know if he told you so much about our relationship back then, but he was a good man, and I miss him terribly. But I kind of need some help, and I was hoping that you might be able to help me.
Gavin walks over to the engine room, hits a panel on the wall, and it opens up, and he reaches in and he pulls out a bottle of rum and like two real old, very weathered cans. And he pours some into his, and he pours some into theirs, and he goes and he sits down in front of Old Man Hargrove, and he goes, "My brother helped you? Oh, I'll help you out too."
I really appreciate that. There's just something about the Sharp family that can be counted upon, especially when times are tough. And there always seem to be tough around these parts, and especially in this swamp.
Man, you gotta look out for your fellow man in the swamp.
He takes a glug of the rum, and he says, "You know, when I was a boy, my dad told me a story about that swamp out there. You know, the old Tocoboga swamp?"
Yes, sir.
You know, he said he got to drinking sometimes, but he has some stories in him when he was drinking. He told me one time of that Tocoboga swamp. He said back in the 20s, all these witches and warlocks and stuff would go out there late at night, and they would draw up these spirits using, oh man, like salts of the earth and stuff to make them rise from the dead. And he said that Tocoboga swamp is still cursed and haunted from all of these things, but I didn't believe him. You know, as a kid, you see the swamp lights and you hear noises, and you know, people talk about a Mr. Growl now, but I didn't believe any of it. But Gavin, I was out there 2 nights ago, and I could see smoking through the swamp, just slurping along this. Oh man, it was the size of a bus, and it was just oozing through the swamp, through the underbrush, and into the water, through the water, and just glubbing on the other side. And I could tell you a million things about the swamp, but I could not tell you what the fuck that was. And I'm hoping, beyond hope, that you'd be able to help me out.
Gavin's very practical and very critter based. He goes, big as a bus. That's a python can't get as big as a bus. Gator. You said oozing? What kind of creature oozes?
You know, I saw a movie when I was a child called Fern Gully, and there was this thing in there that was kind of like this muck or pollution or something. You know, it was like the antagonist of the story. Anyway, I think it was voiced by Tim Curry, and I love that man. You know who I'm talking about? You ever seen Fern Gully?
I do love some Fern Gully. They had the baddie guy in there too.
Oh yes, Robin Williams. He was fantastic.
So you think you saw pollution come to life?
It was like that. It was a lot like that, Gavin. And I'm telling you, as a friend and a friend of your brother, that I'm not making this shit up.
I pour him another thing of rum and go, you sure it's not the rum talking?
I wish it was, to be honest, because it scared the living bejesus out of me. And frankly, I don't want to go back. But I got lures and traps back there, and you know how it is. You can't just leave them back there. You know, critter's gonna die on that line, and then you gotta get it. To be honest, I don't really want to go back there alone. So, you mind if I tag along if you go?
Oh, 100%, yeah. We'll take you down to run your lines. We'll look for a pollution guy.
I don't know.
Middle of the day? Was it nighttime? Was it daytime?
You know, I run them. It takes a long time to get in and out, so when I go out in my airboat, I usually stay the night. I got an old cabin back there. Family cabin. Anyway, that's where I was staying when I heard it. And it was like slurping along.
Have you met my friends, my companions, guys I run this place with?
No, I haven't. Would you introduce me to them, please?
100%. I was gonna call them out to the boat. They was working on this real fancy phone thing that says I could just call them out. But I think I got oh, I do. And I just disappear into the cabin again. And I get an old megaphone. And I just go, Stella, Thorn. Oh, you got a first name. Gavin. Oh, that's me. Fuck.
God damn, dude.
We're real friends. We're real friends.
19 episodes.
Yep.
Graham, yeah.
There we go. You get it eventually. Eckert, by
Is
the
his
way.
last name Thorn? Okay.
No, it's Eckert. Thorn is the crazy scientist dude who might be here helping me set up my weird science lab. But I don't know if this man's ready to see that.
Yeah, Frankenstein with a head in a jar. Brain in a jar. I don't think he's ready for that.
I also want to point out that
title.
I feel like I've already given Stella and Gavin like their Dick Tracy watches. And I'm just like, dude, it's one button. It's one button. I couldn't make it any easier.
Yeah, but where's the button? Is it on the front? You said something about touchscreen.
Oh. You just talk to it, and the Codex does all the work for you.
So you heard hey, he gave me this newfangled watch thing. I want to talk to Gavin, and then I'm thinking, oh, hold on. Oh, I want to talk to myself again. Fuck. I got to stop drinking this rum.
This is pretty good rum here. All right, Gavin. You seem a little flustered. The old man Hargrove will stand up and shake Graham's hand. Hi, I'm Jasper Hargrove.
Mr. Hargrove, how you doing? He sniffs the can he's holding. He's like, is that paint thinner that you're drinking?
It came out of the boat, so I'm pretty sure it is paint thinner.
Hold on. I got some of the good shit. As a former bootlegging smuggler, I'm gonna produce some like Jamaican rum. And because it's obviously this kind of party. And I would be like, so you're an old friend of Gavin's here?
Yeah, I knew Gavin's brother way back. We used to do some moonshining down the swamp.
I pull out my card. Here's my card.
Oh shit. You're the guy with the airplane. Oh my god. My cousin Gator was telling me about you.
Oh shit, you're Gator's cousin?
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Small fucking world.
I probably shouldn't drink any of your moonshine then, huh?
It's right now we just kind of have it stilling, but I wouldn't drink any of it yet. Gator does not
Gator
have it
said
ready.
to dilute it with rum.
That's right. Yep. He's been working on like this beet sugar recipe. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I was just telling Gavin here that I saw something spooky the other night out in my cabin out in Tocoboga Swamp. It was like the pollution thing from Fern Gully. You have any idea what I'm talking about?
My name is Batty. Oh yeah. Sorry, that's the automatic reaction to that.
And you said there was another person around here. Stella.
Pull up on my own airboat now.
I mean, you're out in the swamp. You gotta know
Like
Stella.
a pro.
Just out of the mist with Jasper on my shoulder. Pull up. You rang.
The mist follows her airboat. It's not. It's
Right.
not like a weather phenomenon. It's following the boat.
It's generated by the boat. Pulling up out of the swamp.
I step onto the siren's lure, and my boat just disappears back into the mist. She comes when she's called.
Does your airboat have a name? Sorry to put you on the spot like that.
Betty.
Betty.
Betty the boat.
You can call me Betty. Alright, so, that was cool. She just came out of the swamp in the mist and all of that stuff. You're the... Oh, I don't want to call you a witch, but you're the witch, aren't you?
I am.
Oh, that's awesome. My cousin Gator said some stuff about you too, but I hope it was not true. He said you could kill a man just by looking at him.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Could you get this? Oh my god. I'm gonna take another swig of that rum. That's some strong stuff. I was just telling Gavin and Graham here that out at the Tocoboga Swamp, there's like a Fern Gully pollution monster.
Sounds like some kind of slime.
It moved like that, slurped across the ground.
Stella here's our resident expert on such things.
You ever hear something like that?
The swamp is home to many mysterious beings. What you think of as a... Sorry, what did you call it? An ooze?
Yeah, Fern Gully pollution monster.
Right. That could be my friend.
Does it eat meat? Eat people?
Not usually.
Does your friend have a name?
Oh, I'm not allowed to speak it out loud.
Right. Well, if you could tell it to leave my traps and stuff alone, that'd be great.
Sure.
That's why I'm here. I was trying to get some help. I was going to Gavin here, and I was hoping he could help me run my lines. I'm just kind of scared of that thing. I've never seen anything like it before. But shit, if Miss Stella here has it under control, she could just tell it to go away.
Well, it might be in our interest to check it out. Just make sure. The swamp is somewhat of my territory, and I just want to make sure there's nothing I don't want there.
Right, okay. Well, it does take about 4.5 hours to get to Tokaboga from S1E, especially if we're going to take an airboat. I don't know if you could fly there in your super albatross plane, because it's not like waterways through there.
Fly, yes. Land, no.
Right. We could all jump out with parachutes on, though.
I haven't quite gotten the it flies itself thing down like Stella's boat does. I think we're going to have to take a boat on this one. It's probably going to have to be an airboat. Stella, how sure are you this is something that you're familiar with?
Oh, not sure at all. Big swamp.
Okay.
Can't account for all of it.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried that if it's not something you're familiar with, that we may need to be a little bit prepared. Maybe do a little research into what it could be, what its weaknesses might be, bring along some specialized equipment.
He mentioned something like Mr. Gar. Mr. Graw.
Oh, like Mr. Growl. That's what my dad used to call the monster of the swamp.
I never heard nothing like that, but it's something that's a lead, maybe. Also, how you catch pollution. A big old vacuum cleaner.
Well, in Fern Gully, they put it in a tree, I think. Isn't that what happened? They had, like, magic powers. I don't have nothing like that.
Well, I was thinking, Stella knows all sorts of things about the natural world and the unnatural world and the occult, has a fancy new library. Maybe we can do a little research. See what kind of things match your description.
All right, that sounds good. You want to, like, maybe meet up after that research, or I'm not good with book learning or nothing?
Yeah, if you could give us a day or two to get ourselves together, then maybe we'll convoy down there.
Yeah, give me a shout. I'm going to stay up here in S1E for a little while. And Old Man Hargrove will give you guys his details. He's staying at, like, some aunt's house or something like that down the street. And he'll bid you adieu.
That sounds like it's something that's right up our alley.
Where do you want to start?
Well, somebody else is jumping on it. I obviously have already stated that I think we should take the description and look it up, like get the codex to match things that it could be. And I want to figure out what kind of weaknesses they have, like elements and stuff like that. So that we can, maybe have a little mechanical advantage when we go in there. Certain types of devices. Either Ghostbuster style or, right kind of bullets for a gun style.
Okay.
But feel free to chime in, guys, if you think something different.
Makes sense to me.
Gavin's gonna do natural research and try to figure out tidal patterns, and try to make sure that when his friends are doing a lot smarter things, he'll be able to get them out with the boat.
Oh, you want to take the Siren's lore in there?
Oh no, it's way too big for that, I assume. But being on an airboat, airboats are different than a different regular boat. I got the little the blow up boat we can take in.
I just figured we'd take Stella's airboat. I mean, she's got it. It's for the swamp. She's from the swamp. It sort of match made in heaven.
I'm just jealous that that boat exists.
You can drive it.
Don't even. No more further questions. I'm on the boat. Oh, I jump off of the boat, hoping that it magically shows back up.
Hey.
I thought I saw a cloud. It was coming towards me.
I'm gonna do a super cool whistle to call for Betty. I can't actually do a super cool whistle.
Your whistle sounds like Bamalam, because Black Betty, there you go.
Exactly.
That's
My
wonderful.
whistle is the whoa, Black Betty, and then she responds Bamalam.
Nice.
That's awesome. I was going to say, you need to reserve the whistle for the little dinghy boat that Kizik has, because that's obviously the scrawny nag from Red Dead.
Oh, so that's just the long, sharp whistle?
Yeah.
Yeah. So on your watch, the codex, he would say something like, the creature that matches the description. Well, actually, I found 3 creatures that would match the description of the pollution monster Hexus from Ferngully.
All right.
One would
Put them up on the holographic display.
One would be a formless spawn of Sagthogwa. It fits because it is a shapeless black sludge creature that oozes into any shape. They like to hide in temples and crawl out of industrial runoff pits. It could also be a Shoggoth, a proto-industrial horror, mainly found in Antarctica. They are massive, amorphous, bubbling masses with countless eyes and mouths. It could also be a tainted color out of space. They are radiant contaminations that warp life. They are usually like a metaphor for invisible toxins, radioactive waste, or chemical spills. If you manage to make contact with the creature, I might be able to tell you in more detail what it could be.
Okay, can you send us what you have? All you have on those 3?
I'll fax it to you.
What?
Also,
You guys don't get fax?
what kind of weaknesses? What kind of elements should we be taking with us? I feel like in the
Totally
weird
not
science
interested.
lab,
All you have.
Graham has a drawer full of all sorts of in the Dameron book, the Seth Grakowski's book, they have that special armory where you open up the drawers and it's silver bullets and jade. I imagine that's kind of what, but with a little bit more of a weird science kick, that's what Graham has. Build a box.
So you're pressing your own ammunition, and you can make hollow point bullets with special inserts.
Yes, but with the weird science twist of I can also make the little ghost trap from Ghostbusters too.
Yeah. The codex says Shoggoths don't like fire. I hope it isn't a color out of space, because they aren't susceptible to anything. The formless spawn, of course, is pollution. So it could take some sort of refining, or... I've heard good things about kitty litter.
Okay.
Cool.
Graham would like to put together a device that has a upper barrel of a flamethrower and a lower barrel that's like a vacuum cleaner that purifies the air and takes particulates and pollution out.
All right, give me your weird science roll.
Yeah, this is gonna go terribly.
How did it go?
I will spend 4 points of luck to make it a pass.
Awesome.
It did not go great, but with 4 points of luck, I can pass.
So you have this over-under shotgun styled weapon. Flamethrower up top. Dyson vacuum on the bottom.
Well, this is my best guess. Either way, it should be fun.
Gavin goes, hey, he said kitty litter and fire. You got an incendiary shotgun shell and a kitty litter shotgun shell?
Yeah, actually, I already have those. Here's some Dragon's Breath. What do you got, a 12 gauge there?
Yeah.
Here's a half dozen Dragon's Breaths for you, and you think salt would work just as good? Or you need actual kitty litter?
I mean, it's trying to purify things. We got oh, Stella, can you use salt to like suck some badness out of pollution? Can I help you by shooting a thing with a thing? Hold on, let me use all of my words because I'm a full-grown human being.
Okay.
What can I shoot into some black ooze that you can concentrate on and try to depollute that black ooze?
If we don't have kitty litter, I guess like salt that you put on sidewalks would work.
Oh, to be clear, I can pack this with kitty litter. I just already have the salt shells. We can
What
do
kind of salt's in the shells?
rock salt. Do you need something else?
I don't know if that will work. I am not a scientist.
Oh, me
Give me an
neither.
occult roll.
I feel like that's the best answer to that. Me either.
Gavin's just holding shotgun shells out to people. Like, do you need a smeller to make you...
The fire part was easy.
Oh, I passed that.
GM.
I don't think that there is a spell that you could do that would make this like a cleanup thing. I'm looking at your sheet though. You've got... Yeah, it's just clairvoyance. You do know of some things like the Elder Sign, the thing that you used against the house in New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Things like that are kind of like they're a massive help when you're dealing with the mythos.
Okay, well, I have that, guys.
Okay. Do you know how to like... Alright, so here's a crazy idea. What if I make a slug of some material and you etch elder signs on it? Could you use that
That's just crazy enough to work.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. But
yeah,
I like the idea.
Do you have a preferred material to work with?
To go in the shell?
Yeah.
Kitty litter.
How are you going to etch into kitty litter?
You're going to put it in a shell, and I'm going to etch on the shell.
Oh, etch on the shell. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, I packed 6 kitty litter shells. Easy peasy.
Bella just sits there with a knife and etches in the elder sign on some shotgun shells. Oh boy.
I go ahead and give those to Gavin because he will obviously use these wisely.
You see him just put them in a pocket on his vest that doesn't have anything in it, and then look down at him with a little bit of concern, and then tap him again and go, I'm ready to go.
So you got some research done, got locked and loaded. You gonna call your buddy Old Man Hargrove back over here?
Everybody's in the same room. Gavin's gonna look at Graham and go, can this one button thing call that guy?
Sure can. Just ask.
Called Old Man Hargrove.
The Codex is like, all right, I can do that now that I'm connected to the Bell network.
The Bell Network, Jesus.
And Old Man Hargrove answers the phone, and you guys invite him over. Codex can make some way crazy connections.
I was about to say, we gave the Codex access to the internet.
That would be the zeitgeist for the Codex. The pinnacle. Oh, man. All right, so Hargrove comes over. He's in his like camping gear. So he's got the cut off khakis. What are those zip-offs? You remember zip-offs?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I used to have a set of those.
Oh.
And then the hat. He's got a big, wide-brimmed swamper hat. And Hargrove comes over. He goes, all right, that didn't take as long as 2 days. You guys did all right. You guys ready to go?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
That's great, because my aunt can't cook for shit. I'd like to get back out of the swamp. You know what I'm saying, guys?
It's unfortunate. Aunt's normally a real good skull cooking.
Yeah, not mine. Killed 3 uncles.
That may not necessarily be. And you know what? Never mind.
Let's get you back to the swamp.
Whose boat are we taking?
I think Stella's driving.
No, Stella's not driving. She said I could.
Had my mouth open to say, well, actually, I promised to get and he could drive.
That's exactly how that went down. And now Graham has this smirk on his face where he knows how to tease Gavin about something.
What he said, we're going to take Black Betty by airboat.
Everybody got your camping gear?
Drive.
And your life jackets.
That's a good one.
You get all your gear.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear a life jacket. I'm gonna do that. That's and a seatbelt.
I can't wait to get the gator infested waters and knock you both out.
You guys
go.
head out into the swamp. I'm gonna pack this map. So out of the gate, out of S1E proper, I think I marked it once before, but if you guys can't remember, that's where I'm pinging. Ooh, that's a bad color to be drawn on this map, because no one can see that. There we go, there's some red. That's where you guys have the warehouses. And then you can come right out to the river and go right up the river, ways away into the swampy country of Florida. Florida.
Yeah.
It's one hell of a drug.
I've got some regrets.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I have a swamp map somewhere. Give me a second. Swamp map.
Swamp map.
That's a new closer. No
Ooh.
swamp map.
Swamp map.
Swamp map.
The swamp map, when it loads in, I think it's going to look kind of familiar. Because it's up here, way high.
Ah, yes. What the hell? Get out of here.
Yeah.
There's also a bag of pins under the table.
Nobody step on them.
You can get under there with your foot.
I can't delete it, so I don't know what's going on. Screw it.
That was a vital part of One World.
Oh, I don't want to delete that.
I don't know that to be true.
It might be though. We never know. All right. So, after traveling in the airboat for a couple hours, you guys start to get that feeling. Remember in the first episode where you guys were out in the swamp with that kid? And you guys had the feeling of being watched?
And that swamp looked a lot like this one.
That swamp did look a lot like this one. So you guys get that feeling that you're being watched. And after a while, you start to realize that there aren't as many animals and wildlife as is normal around you. Just kind of that's kind of like a given when you're on an airboat because it's super loud and it's coming through the swamp. But yeah, you guys just get an uneasy feeling.
It wakes Graham up because Graham was sleeping, the drone of the engine and all. Got a little colder.
Yeah, maybe the clouds are rolling in and it starts to rain.
Does this change Gavin's extremely happiness for getting to drive this boat?
Do you think the weather would put a damper on your mood?
I don't think I would notice anything.
Okay.
Every 2 or 3 minutes, we do a little S-turn just to make sure that we're still driving.
Well, you follow the directions of Old Man Hargrove as he takes you further and further into the swamp towards the Tocoboga area, where he's got his traps run and his little hut. So, he's guiding you. Take this next right, and then, go right up here, and, it'll close up a little bit, but the airboat will be fine. You can get over it. And in about 5 minutes after getting through, one particular area that was pretty narrow and, really overgrown, you guys get to a large pool of deep water. And right in the middle of it is this old oil cap. Back in the day, a lot of guys would come out here with the gasoline and petroleum industry, and they would find wells and use them. But this one was capped way back in the day. But it still has a lot of pipe and machinery coming out of it. So you guys pull up to this thing, and Old Man Hargrove says, This is the start of Tocoboga proper. This was once owned all by Exxon, but they're a bunch of subsidiaries and things like that. They own them now. This one here, it's been capped as long as I remember, but we used to swim out here when we were kids. You guys get up to this machinery, and it's like a, I don't know if I can really draw it, but it's like a massive 2-foot diameter pipe that comes up out of the water. And then there's kind of like a box section that's attached to it. And on this box section, there's a light that strobes green at the very top so that people don't hit it in the boat.
Is it an inspection valve?
Yeah, maybe like it has an inspection valve attached to it, but it's an older set of pipes. Maybe somebody's come by recently to put new inspection stuff on it, but the original pipe is just super old.
Our boat slows down and we coast on up to it. How does that have power?
Well, it's got newer equipment on it. Maybe that one's in use.
Old man Hargraves, they drilling in your swamp?
Well, like I said, Exxon used to own all these wells out here. I think they capped this one. And as soon as he says that, kind of just to punctuate the point, there's this massive offlet of gas, but it squeals. It's a long, high-pitched whistle, and it's just like pierces the air. And he's like, yeah, I guess that one still builds up pressure every now and then. It's got lit off with the valves. It sounds like something screaming out here.
I don't like the sound of that at all.
I don't either.
It's pretty unnerving, my hut, my shack isn't too far away, and I hear it every now and then. It sounds like an eagle or something.
I guess it's letting off. That's natural methane, or what do you think that is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's methane.
It's very flammable.
Well, yeah, sure. I mean, that's how some swamp lights, people say that, like, they're fairies and stuff like that. Or, man, what are those other things called where you chase them through the swamps? I'm trying to remember. My grandma used to call them... I can't remember now. Fairy lights or something. Oh, yeah, will-o-wisp. That's it. Yeah. Damn. Gavin, you got it.
I had a grandmother like that as well.
Oh, man, they cut them from the same cloth around here, probably.
And we always told her that was the fireflies.
My grandma, yeah, will-o-wisp. She said if you followed them in the night, they'd take you someplace and murder you. Old ladies, they just didn't want kids running out in the swamp. Is that right?
I mean, it didn't stop nobody.
I know, right?
Wrong.
He looks at you with like no smile on his face. Are you what?
She wasn't wrong.
Well, this cap here, it squeals like that, randomly, but it's probably every couple hours.
I remember to listen for that. You said your cabin's up a little further ahead?
Yeah, about half a mile. So you guys keep meandering on in the airboat. And it's getting thicker through here. The trees are starting to get taller, and there's less open water. A lot of these are mangroves around here with the big root systems that kind of like choke out a lot of the room for the airboat to maneuver. But he guides you, Old Man Hargrove does, to his shack. And you guys approach from the water side, and you guys can see really big bushy plants. You put a blindfold on? Big bushy plants that are kind of obscuring a 40-foot long one-story house that's been built out of plywood and lumber that's been harvested from out here. The house looks kind of old and run down, and as Hargrove approaches, he goes, My granddaddy built this place, and the cousins and I we would always come out here. Gator's out here every now and then. He's making shine. And, it's just been the old Hargrove place for a while. Please don't mind the mess. But he gets off the airboat, and he goes up the dock like he's going to tie the airboat off and invite you guys in for a bite to eat.
Gavin's super comfortable, and but also is gonna pick up. He'll take a step towards it and then look at his friends and go, "Are we following him? We're doing some exploring."
Well, let's go have a look in the. Let's go be hospitable. We'll just keep our eyes open while we're eating.
Yeah.
Gavin just jumps off the boat, tosses him the line.
Weren't you driving the boat? You just jump off. Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, because you're real close to the last one. You pull the things and you're kind of coasting in, and then you walk to the front and you throw the rope to the guy who already hopped off, and it's like he's done it a billion times.
He's a pro. You get tied off on this rickety pylon that's been out here for ages, and you jump ashore, and this place is not like it's not like it's been kept up. The swamp is super overgrown around it. There's big spider webs everywhere, and there's no power inside. Old Hargrove goes over to the door, and there's like this locking mechanism that's just a piece of wood that's been screwed into the siding. He unlocks the door and opens it. Inside is pretty dark. Hargrove walks inside. Goes and he lights a match to turn a lantern on. Y'all come on in. I got it'll take me a little while, but I can whip up some grub. I figured we go check them traps in a little bit.
You cook better than your aunt?
Oh yeah, I do. You know it.
You need help with anything?
If you guys, if you don't mind, I could use some of the running water. There's a pump out back. It's an old hand pump. You just need to start pumping it up, and then it's gravity fed into here.
I'm on it.
I've been meaning to get, like a power solar thing going on, but I just haven't had the time.
Graham could probably help you out with that. Let me go get on that pump outside.
So, Gavin, you walk out back, and there's a small wooden platform, and on the middle of the platform on the top is like this old iron hand pump well. And it's got, I don't know if you've ever seen them or worked them. It's about 3.5 feet tall, and it's got a big arm on one side. And then there's a hose attached to the spigot, and the hose runs back inside to the house. And you start working on it for 4 or 5 pumps before you can start feeling the water.
So does it work like a siphon? Once it gets it started, it just flows?
Yeah, it's like once it breaks a certain tipping point, I guess, it'll just start coming out.
I have time later. I might improvise him something that will at least get that started for him automatically. But, right now I got bigger things. I'm just I walk out there and take turns with Gavin to help him out. But what I'm really doing is looking out at the edge of the swamp. See if, I feel like we're being watched. Do I find anything looking back?
Yeah, give me a spot hidden.
Well, that's a very good skill of mine now. Now watch me critically fail it. That's a... Oops, gotta switch back from the investigator hand. That is a hard success.
Oh, that's awesome. As you scan from right to left, looking kind of like at the swamp line out there at the edge of the property, I can say property, quote unquote, you're looking for animals, you're looking for things that you'd recognize. And as you're scanning the horizon, you hear that piercing fucking eagle scream of that well going off. And it sounds kind of far away, like you've been there, relative distance that it's there, and like it's coming from that direction. But damn, that seems loud for being so far away. No wonder Old Man Hargrove said that it would keep him up at night. And if that goes off every couple hours, that's kind of annoying way out here in the swamp. But you do see movement as well. Right after the whistle, scream, screech of the well goes off, right at the water's edge, you see kind of an amorphous shape duck under the water. You've seen a lot of alligators. This isn't one of them.
But there are gators around here?
I mean, you would assume, yeah.
I make a note to ask Stella to commune with her kin and see if they have anything to say about what's going on around here.
Gavin's just chatting up a storm, still hadn't super happy. Oh man, I had a pump like this for my uncle. Oh man, I spent a dark here at his place that one time. But you just gotta keep on pumping it. Eventually it'll filter over. It's kind of nice. You're just kind of staring off for a second.
Yeah,
oh man, I remember it's
great.
Back in the day when I was a kid, I would have to pump that thing. My parents would send me out here, I'll pump that thing. I didn't have a little arm strength, just trying as hard as I could.
I didn't have any shoes on either, did you?
Hell no, shoes were for rich folks.
Unless you found them. Damn.
Ooh, boy, that was a good summer. Me and my brother, we each had one. I preferred the burlap sack, to be honest.
Oh man. What you fixing us for? A little snack.
Oh yeah, we got some grubbing going on here. I got some deep fried. We're gonna deep fry some catfish. You guys like catfish?
Oh yes, sir.
Cool. We'll get these vittles going and have us a little snack. Then we'll go out and check them lines. Oh, you know what I do have? Give me a second.
Say as we walk back in, I'm gonna ask Stella if she can chat with the local gator life, see if they seen anything weird around here. I feel like I saw
Do
something.
that.
Saw something at the edge of the pond or whatever you want to call this little clear water area we're in.
Oh wow. Look at this.
Got his little hut here.
Smoke still doesn't work, but the trees look great.
Smoke doesn't work. It's okay.
Wow.
So there's a old dead oak tree. That's this one right here. It looks like it's been struck by lightning a couple times. It's kind of a sad thing that the smoke and steam and stuff don't work. Because on my screen, man, there's rain. There's all sorts of cool stuff.
Remind me when
Anyway.
we're at the traveler table, I'll give you the newest version of the special effects box.
Cool. Yep, that'd be great. So you guys hang out and eat some fried catfish for a while, and the sun starts to slip beyond the horizon. There's a beautiful sunset with all the colors, orange and pinks. It's just really nice out there. And every now and then you hear that fucking squeal from the well, the head out there.
Graham's
And it-
secretly thinking about going out there and tying a road flare to it, so when it goes off, it just explodes.
It is property of Exxon, some subsidiary therein.
Oh,
They don't really, they could sue you or, something if they found out. I doubt that they'd find out. In the middle of nowhere.
Gavin jumps every single time. He hates it.
Old man Hargrove's like, yeah, you never really get used to it, but, yeah, it's just a reminder, every time that fucking oil company that you can't get away from them, even out here in the pristine, nature-filled swamps of Florida. It's always been polluted by somebody before us. All right, well, the sun's down. You guys ready to go check traps?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Excellent.
I'm gonna bring
So
a giant spotlight.
Oh, that's a good idea. Hargroves grabs a trusty shotgun, and he starts heading out of the house. And he gets out there. Set this scene. Here's Hargrove. Scale's a little off. Do you guys have tokens? Can you put them on the map?
Can I have copy pasta rights?
I mean, I guess so. Give me a second. Oh, I have to import something real quick. And then I can give you copy pasta rights. Promote.
Can you copy paste old Gavin from the?
And Stella.
All right, I see. Oh, yep, there's everybody. Okay, cool. So you guys leave the house and you're walking back to Black Betty, Bamalam, the airboat And as Hargrove is walking across this clearing, this thing comes out of the woods and just tramples over top of Hargrove. When I say this thing, it's got the head of some man with nostril holes and eye slits and even a gibbering mouth. But it also has extra eyes and extra mouths. And this thing is about as long as a city bus as it comes out of the woods super fast and crushes Hargrove underneath it. And he dies in a screaming "Ah!" that's cut off by the thing that lays on top of him. And we're going to start combat. And I think combat in Pulp Cthulhu, it starts off your dex. Who's got the highest dex?
I do. 85, and I think it is the highest of the group.
That's true.
So I think it's Graham, then Stella, and then Gavin, because we got it written over here. It's great. Good stuff.
I would like to give it a taste of the flamethrower.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always start with fire.
I don't know if it'll work or not. Well, I figure worst case scenario, it might catch something else on fire and create more light.
Can we actually start with a sanity roll?
For the GM.
Yeah, I think we should start with that. Kizik with a 41. Allie with a 50.
40, is that a 3? That is a pass.
Kind of important, but just asking for a friend. When we had a level up and then played a concert, did we get any sanity back?
Asking for a friend?
I mean, either way, my max sanity still isn't a 41, but...
I think...
I mean, you can get sanity back by doing things in like these vignettes in the middle, but I think you have to do them special. Because I've done them enough that my max is above what I'm starting.
So I think Kizik is asking if the band playing, or the songs, was a vignette that you could have gotten sanity back for.
Oh, that's a great mechanic. Should do that,
I
GM.
think that's a good idea. What is your... Okay, so on Stella's, she's got a 90 sanity, but then she's got... Oh, is that the 18? That's your breaking point? Or 1/5, right?
That is 1/5, but it says insane.
Yeah. Let's just go. Alright, so for the band playing, I want you to, whatever your 1/5 score of your sanity is, that's how many points you're going to get additional. So bring your sanity score up that number.
Is that 1/5 of your starting or your at current?
1/5 of your current.
I gotta do math. Look,
Damn
there's
math.
a calculator.
You guys want to do math and think of things?
I'm not doing math. But I can only add so much.
You at 99?
Yeah.
This woman is so sane.
I've never been more sane in my life.
What's your breakpoint percentage supposed to be?
1/5.
1/5, yeah. So if you lose that number in one go, you can go temporarily insane. Who failed their sanity check?
Gavin's got his hand up.
Not I.
I passed with flying colors.
Okie dokie. I'm looking at this sheet here. Oh, Gavin, I need you to roll a d8.
Ooh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's how many points you have left.
Being temporarily insane and then rolling a d8. 8 is my number. I could have died. I gone insane right then and there.
Yeah, you could have. And the other two passed as they see Old Man Hargrove get engulfed and crushed by this thing. Actually, it kind of matches the codex description of a Shoggoth.
Shoggoth. That was the one that needed purification?
No,
that's not the... That's the fire one?
Yes, the fire one.
Oh, well, good, because I really wanted to cook him anyway. I was going to say the sanity rolls match what you kind of would expect to happen. I mean, it's Gavin's friend that they knew as just another dude to Graham and Stella.
Yeah, good point.
Gavin just had to reminisce about his brother, had an old timey, he was having the time of his life, and then friend just got eaten by a black bus with too many eyes, and then that stupid whistle goes off again.
Graham, it's your turn.
So I started blasting.
Okay. Give me a firearms roll.
Yeah, I can do that. I can do it, but just barely. So that's a pass. Not a hard or extreme success by any stretch. And a flamethrower does 2d6 plus burn, whatever that means. And
it's an additional d6 every round on his round.
And has a range, which is important. 25 yards. How far away do you think this thing is?
Yeah, you're within range. All right, so 2d6. Roll me that.
Well, one of them did really good. One of them did be fucking dirty. So I got a 7. That's a boxcars and a 1.
All right, so, and then give me another d6 for his burn damage, which I'm going to keep track of on his turn.
Okay, I'll roll this hateful fucker. Oh, there's another 6. That's what you should have done the first time.
All right, on his turn, he's going to get hit for another 6 burn. And this is actually this. Okay.
So this looks like it's working, like it's visibly reacting to this flame.
You are hitting it with a flamethrower, and the flame is licking across the many eyes that are in this black goop. And the eyes become red and inflamed, but the black goop does not bubble or fizz. It does squeal as the flame licks over the creature, and its many mouths all gnash, and it doesn't like it. I'll tell you that. It is Stella's turn.
Not really sure what I should do here. He seems to have it under control with the flames. And old boy's going crazy over there, so... Was that an earthquake?
Yeah, that was me just raising and lowering the floor.
Okay.
Perhaps your ability to commune with the swamp life could give you an ability to summon help.
Yeah, I could do that. It's a good idea. I'm gonna call on my swamp friends. And I'm gonna let you tell me what skill that should be.
Okay. Do you want to reach into the natural world around you, or do you want to reach into the unnatural world?
I think maybe the unnatural world.
Give me an occult check.
Oh, I would like to spend a point of luck to make that a pass.
Yep, that's what luck's there for. Burn that shit.
Yay.
Okay. They're in your
little swamp goblins.
in your travels. You remember something in the Tokaboga swamp specifically about people would come here to like reincarnate things using essential salts to do it. And some of these things that could be brought back to life were not necessarily the most natural things. On the flip side of that, so like what you can feel underneath you is the remains of hundreds of these things. And you feel like you could tap into that and maybe pull one out. On top of that, you feel something called a gug nearby. And this thing is like a four-armed, two-legged creature that maybe like your grandmother's grandmother told you about. But it's kind of like the protector of the swamp.
Help me, Gug.
You're my only hope.
Yeah.
That wrong genre.
Kizik's been disconnected.
Oh no.
Oh no.
He
I
really,
think I'm still here.
he really did lose his sanity.
Stella, can you please give me a power check?
Sure.
What?
You gotta. Wow.
What?
Told you it's not RNG. That's why I use the dice.
Yeah, you want to throw the dice, please.
Okay. There's so many dice over here now. Does it say 88?
Oh, hold on.
Thank you.
Which ones?
These two.
Oh, here you are. Oh. Your pink hand's over here. Ah, here we
Yeah,
go.
right
Yes, that's 88. So the big number is your...
I just can't read I can't see the numbers on this dice very well.
Oh. What color do you want it? Let's make it pink. Is that better?
You fucking kidding me?
No, I wasn't.
I'm limping through here. Okay, so that was a pass.
Excellent. You feel the presence of a gug come out of the swamp near Black Betty, your airboat. And it starts to stalk towards your foe.
And I'm also going to be pointing at it just to help him out.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that might help.
Ancient creature. Vision's gone a little bit.
Gavin. Oh, Stella, do you want to move? Graham, do you want to move?
We're on a boat, right?
Negative. You are in front of this little hut here.
Oh. This isn't water?
No, that's a clearing of grass.
Oh.
Like
no,
overgrowth.
I'm still holding the trigger on the flamethrower. That's how I see myself. I'm trying to use it to force him back by sheer fire pressure.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, I got a flashlight, and I'm like, airplane guiding the glug so it doesn't step in front of the fire.
Okay. So there's a flashlight and a flamethrower on this thing. It is illuminated. Now, Gavin, what do you want to do?
Gavin's just saw his friend who knew his brother die. Jeremy knows the smart thing to do, but he's got to see if Gavin's going to think it all the way through. He rolled a 61 with a boost. It's a 51, which puts him at his education, which means he is going to do the smart thing. Gavin's going to step in front of Stella, like to try to put himself to body block for the weird big black bus. He's going to breach a shotgun open, pull out the regular shells that were in there, and then put the dragon's breath shells in there, and then snap it shut, and that's his turn.
Step in front of Stella like a goddamn hero and snap your dragon's breath shells into the shotgun.
You could say like a hero. This is Stella's place of power. I think we are all in more danger than she is.
Also, I don't think I was in danger at the time.
She's fucking queen of the swamp.
But you can step in front of me if it makes you feel better.
It's very chivalrous. It's a very Gavin thing to do.
No, go ahead.
All right. The Shoggoth is going to go.
And take 6 damage.
Yes, he is. Thank you for reminding me. He's going to take all of that. He is going to turn, and he is going to crush Gavin.
That's actually good for Gavin.
Gavin, this bus-sized, slimy, it's got multiple eyes, hundreds of eyes, and mouths, gnashing mouths that are open and screaming, and goddamn, he rolled a 38, which is a hard success. You're going to take 2d6 damage. Here's... Ooh. Are these cursed dice? What's on these? Those are shitty. I don't want to use those dice. Let me get some regular ass d6. Here's one. Copy, pasty. Alright, well, let's roll 2d6. Gavin, you're going to take 8 crushing damage. And then he engulfs you. Let me see if he actually engulfs you. Give me a second. He does get 2 attacks. Crush, then engulf. Hey, he engulfed you. Oh my god. You're going to take another... Ooh, 10.
Gavin's dead.
You mean dead?
Yeah, 17 hit points.
Yeah, I mean, that would have killed me too.
Lost 10 plus 8.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Did the GM not keep track of how many hit points his players had?
A 10. A double fucking 5s. Good god. How much luck do you have, Gavin?
63. Oh, I can't do that, right? It's 29
Yes.
to prevent death.
Yes, you can.
You gotta tell a story.
I mean, it's going to involve a fucking shotgun.
It should, because your shotgun, he's right on top of you, so you get the full 4d6.
I am fucking inside of him right
and you
now.
get 2 attacks a turn.
Yeah.
Remember, you can fire it twice in a round if you don't move.
Yeah, I just both barrels is 4d6.
Hit him. Yeah.
Oh no,
I'm
no,
gonna
no.
give you
No, it's actually range based. It's 4d6 per barrel, but he's got to be within 5 yards.
I think
I
you're
think
within 5 yards. You're inside.
All right, then. So I pull the first one as I'm getting hit, and as I my life is flashing before my eyes. This is darkness. I just saw my other friend get crushed and knocked over. My last thought is "fuck this son of a bitch," and I pull it again, and the power of the shotgun pushes the shotgun against my chest, and I pop out of the side of it.
I've done that in Helldivers. The explosive force of your weapon pushes you outside of the range of threat.
And I used 29 luck, so my armor prevented that negative death.
Oh man, that's perfect. So you come scooting, squishing out the side of this thing, and roll your damage for me, please. Both barrels, full damage.
8d6 says it's 20 damage. Which is 2 more than his 4d6. Because I'm lucky.
Yeah, that was a shitty roll. You got 1, 1, 2, 2, 2.
It's Dragon's
4,
Breath,
4.
so he should have burn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, give me another d6 for burn.
I'm gonna roll this dice.
Yeah, that's the one that almost killed you. You should roll that one.
It's the fire dice now.
How much damage was it?
1.
1.
That's enough. It fucking killed this thing. It had 32 out of 33. It fucking killed it. That was enough to do it. Oh my god. Alright, so the Gug now is the problem, and it comes up and kills you all. Now, it looks at Stella as the Shoggoth is dying, and it leaves, the Shoggoth makes that same squeal as the wellhead as it dies, and the Gug comes up and just pummels the living shit out of it with its forearms and makes sure that it's dead. And then it fucking does some funerary rites, and the Shoggoth disappears.
The Gug. Oh, I love him.
You see this Gug?
He looks like a Venus flytrap.
Isn't he awesome? He's like
Yes,
spirit of the
look at those
swamp.
He's
Look
your,
at those lashes.
that's your thrall now. You can summon that. Can we try to... I know it's a long shot, but can we try to medic save or breathe life back into Gavin's little friend that got crushed? I mean, it hasn't been that long. It's been what, 6 seconds?
Yeah, actually, give me a luck roll.
Sorry, my cat was being adorable. I was distracted.
That's right. I think you get a 99 luck.
I used some of it, but I rolled a 50 even. So that's a success.
He looks so badly just destroyed that it almost might be better to kill him, but he is alive.
I think we should try to save him, but I don't have... I only have a 30 in first aid.
That's what I have.
Gavin?
Gavin has a 66 in first aid.
Come save your friend.
Gavin limps on over because Gavin also got hit by that fucking bus. But Gavin's not going to say he's hurt in any way, shape, or form. He's got goop sticking out of his eyes. He looks around, pats his chest again, and he pulls out this tin can that's got some first aid supplies in it. He looks down at his friend and had to roll a dice. Rolls a 68 out of 66. He's gonna burn some luck.
Today's the day to burn that luck, my friend.
He's gonna burn 2 luck to make it a 66.
That is a success, and you successfully do from first aid, which will stabilize him to the point where you guys could get him out of here and he will live.
Gavin's gonna look around and go, did we get it?
We did. I don't know that it's gonna stay got. It obviously has something to do with that wellhead.
You wanna blow up a well on the way out of here?
You know, you're my best friend. He's gonna say as he's holding like a flare, like fixing it.
Oh, that's probably smarter. You shouldn't blow it up with a regular flamethrower.
Yeah, no, I don't want to be standing anywhere near it. I'm just gonna tape this to the valve, and when it goes off, when the valve goes off, you know.
The Gug comes over and picks Stella up in its 4 masculine arms and then takes her to the boat and just puts her gently in it. And then he'll come back for Hargrove and put him in the boat. And then he'll do the same thing for Gavin.
Gavin will fight him. I'm not that hood. Come on, man.
Stella yells from the boat, just let him do this!
During the time that they're doing that, Graham will have made his way to the boat. He's uninjured.
You have a weird feeling, Gavin, as the Gug picks you up, that this is like a very Burt Reynolds-y creature. It's a weird thought to have with this thing, but it could be Burt Reynolds.
Is that a sideways mustache somewhere on there?
We're gonna call him Bert.
Burt the Gug. Alright, so if your plan is to light that wellhead on fire as you leave this place, I think our final scene, because I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to cut it short, I just feel like absolute garbage, is the massive explosion of methane gas from the wellhead as you guys drive Black Betty back to, or towards S1E. You know, in the middle of the night, the Gug waving goodbye with his forearms at Stella. You know, he puts his fingers up like, call me, and sinks back into the swamp waters. And you have a very badly hurt but surviving Hargrove. And Gavin, how much health do you have left?
I assumed 29 luck to survive a death blow was giving me 1.
That would be the case. I think the damage still gets done, but then you survive it with 1. So, it's going to take some rest and relaxation, recuperation.
Gavin's not convinced that Bert the Gug is real.
You hallucinated the whole thing?
You guys are talking about him. He's like, nope. I got hit by a bus. It was a concussion. A bus also was biting at me. There's so many eyes. Oh, but I think we just installed a new medical center at the vault. I might want to try that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wake up under the knife of Thaddeus Thorne.
In my stupor, it's not that hurt, man. I don't know. Oh, fuck. Oh.
It says, okay, he says in thick German. I have given you a bigger bratwurst.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Slight stitches, scars, they will go away.
You got 4 arms and a sideways face.
I can give you a sideways face.
No, not a request. That is. Did you see the other guy?
I think when the next time Stella pulls the gug, it should be in like the middle of a city.
Yeah.
And it'll like come up out of like a small pond. Just be like, I'm here to kick some ass and chew bubblegum.
I'm all out of bubblegum.
Bert the Gug. Name that right now.
And we won't talk about how I never called him.
Well,
You're
you
not
will.
gonna call him?
You're going to call him back next time you need a thrall. Like, this is an ability you now have.
I'm an in-demand woman. I might forget.
He's not one that you want to make mad.
That's true.
I have stats for him too.
Oh, if you have stats for him, then we'll be fine. We can kill him.
Fine, if they're stats, I'll call him.
The Shoggoth had 170 strength, 230 constitution, a build of +3.
I would have had to shoot him like 3 more times with the flamethrower. As long as I rolled reasonably well.
Yeah.
That would have been problematic. I was really hoping that the summoned Gug was going to tank the creature while me and Gavin shot like rounds into it.
Yeah, that would have made perfect sense if you guys had run. And it would have been able to not kill one of you right off the bat.
I figured I was safe because I had a fire shield. Like, it obviously was. That's why I asked. Like, it doesn't like the fire. It's not going to run into the fire. You know.
It did not run into you. That's for damn sure. It wanted to stay away from that fire.
But I suppose I could have explained that logic to Gavin, who was like, "Well, he's staying here."
Right. I'm gonna stand in front of Stella. I was like, "You just saved Stella's life," which is great work, by the way. It was going for one of you.
Gavin made sure Stella didn't get hit.
Stella would have survived that. I don't have enough hit points. Gavin doesn't have enough hit points, but Stella would have had 3 hit points left.
Ooh, very nice. And then the Gug would have gotten there and beat the living
Yeah.
shit out of that thing.
She's tougher than she looks.
You're also in my territory.
I love that you went with unnatural, because in my mind I had this whole like Queen of the Swamp thing going on where you were gonna have like vines try and like hold it down.
Yeah, but I've done that. We did that episode 1.
Yeah, but like that doesn't mean it's the only time you can ever use it. But that's the thing I
know,
had in my
like,
mind.
you're just switching it up. Keeping you guessing.
I think you did a great job, and I love that thing. We definitely need for that. But yeah, everybody
His
lived.
name is actually Li Shui. He has 8 points of fur armor and cartilaginous hide.
Like a shark.
He's affectionately referred to as an earth dragon. He has 225 strength, 140 con. His bite does 1d10, his claws do 4d6 times 2, and he can stomp for 1d6 plus 5d6. Jesus! He's 42 hit points. He would have just destroyed that Shoggoth, like, straight up. This would have been a monster v monster fight, but the Gug didn't get there in time to save Gavin.
Gavin
Remember
didn't
the
need saving.
thing. You could summon him in the swamp anytime. Like sick. Anybody else want to do an epilogue before we sign off?
Graham is going to start like a weird science armory, and he's going to mount this flamethrower vacuum cleaner thing up in it as a successful experiment.
I like that. That's good. You gonna do that in S1E in the warehouse?
Yes, yeah. It's going to be like a little cage right outside his weird science lab.
I like that as a closing scene. You know, you like shut the door of the cage, and there's like other weapons and prototypes and stuff up there.
Yeah.
Excellent. Does anybody have anything else? Let's sign off on this thing, and we'll start a new episode next time.
I had a good time. I mean, even though it was a short episode, I thought that all went together pretty well.
Yeah, thank you guys for your patience. Appreciate it.
Real fun.
And
I liked the band thing.
I'll be working really hard
that was
on.
fun.
I did enjoy it. I know you were like, "Oh man, it's boring dice rolls right in the middle of it," but I thought it was pretty good. I mean, now that I know kind of how the gist of it is, I'll do a little bit better description next time when I'm taking my turn.
Yeah, I was kind of being facetious about that because I'm having a good time. I was having fun, and I liked the way that it went. I think, yeah, we'll be better next time when we do it.
Yeah. And the fact that it now has a mechanical ability to bring sanity back specifically for poor Kizik's character, that's a good thing. He needs that. He needs that. I'll be working really hard on your potential bounties and such for next week. I have some good ideas. Now that I have something that I can work on, I feel much better about our game.
It's good to have goals.
All right. Well, thanks everybody on stream for watching, and we'll see you next time.